I am the Member of Parliament for Birmingham Yardley, and I am hosting today's event, which is, as you all know, about the Independent Child Sexual Abuse Inquiry, and we are just slightly more than a year on. 15 months, is it? Yes. 15 months on from the recommendations of the report. You all have, as you came in, you were given the data on the prevalence of child sexual abuse in our country. It won't come as a surprise to anybody here. I shouldn't have thought about quite how harrowing this is, how systems and processes are still not in place to really properly deal with not even just the incidence of child sexual abuse in our country, but the idea that there is any progress towards recovery for those who may have suffered it in their past is still a long off ambition. I attended an event yesterday by the Children's Society, the NSPCC, Bernardo's and other partners who were seeking to ensure that children were recognised as victims in the Victims and Prisoners Bill, and that is certainly something that seems like, I'm going to say, the very bare minimum, that we recognise children as victims of this crime. It goes without saying that more needs to be done. You don't need politicians like me to stand in front of you and say enough is enough, because too many politicians have said that, and continually the prevalence rates of this abuse. Today on the news, wall-to-wall stories about children dying, about children being exposed to terrible abuses online. It isn't going away. The time is done for people saying enough is enough. We need concrete action. We need to know when the recommendations of the report, brilliantly written by Alexis Jay, who we will hear from shortly, we need to know when they are going to happen on a time frame, when we can expect to see outcomes from that. I want to see as much detail about that as I have seen about the boats and Rwanda. And so now I hand over to give us that detail to the Home Secretary.